What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Liam Spencer ends up in a coma? The Bold and the Beautiful say Liam Spencer's chances of survival are slim to none. The fan fave was already dying from cancer before he took a bullet to the chest at close range. There are no reports indicating Scott Clifton is leaving the CBS soap. Are the writers planning on putting him in a coma for the foreseeable future? Keep reading to find out what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Scott Clifton on his way out? Since it was revealed earlier this summer that Liam Spencer was battling a tumor, there have been a lot of rumors hinting Scott Clifton was leaving the soap. Now, Liam has a tumor and has been shot, and still no one from the network has confirmed that the actor is leaving. It's starting to look like Scott Clifton is sticking around. But how? The Bold and the Beautiful hint Liam Spencer will survive his tumor and the shooting, but it will be an uphill battle and a long time before the character is back in action. Considering the severity of his condition before the shooting, plus the life-saving surgery he needs, a lot could go wrong. Will Liam be in a coma? Liam Spencer is currently hanging on by a thread in the operating room on the CBS soap, but he's in good hands with Dr. John Finnegan and Bridget Forrester running the show. B&B spoilers say if Liam does pull through he could be paralyzed, or even worse he might not wake up and could be in a coma after surgery. There's also the chance that Liam has amnesia after surgery and doesn't remember his friends or family. Hope and Liam reunite after life-saving twist. The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Hope Logan and Liam Spencer may reunite after a life-saving twist. Will Hope ultimately realize she wants her ex-husband more than Carter Walton? Hope's already been dreading losing Liam, so she's holding out hope for a miracle. Hope has struggled to even consider the possibility of Liam passing away from an incurable brain tumor. Of course, the situation has gotten worse now that Liam's been shot. All this Luna Nozawa mayhem will really take a toll on Liam's loved ones, including Hope. Fortunately, a leaked script for an upcoming September episode still has Liam on the cast list, so that's good news for his survival. Liam will pull through this shooting crisis and most likely get the miracle Hope's been wishing for when it comes to his tumor as well, at least in a way. Considering how bizarre Grace Buckingham has been acting lately, there has to be some sort of story curveball brewing. It seems like Grace is deceiving Liam about his condition for shady reasons that'll be revealed soon enough. Regardless of how B&B explains it, all signs point to Liam ending this storyline as a healthy man. That has the potential to completely alter Liam's future, particularly in terms of his love life. Liam pushed Hope back in Carter's direction because he wanted her to have someone when he was no longer around. Will Liam's feelings shift once he realizes he's not dying after all? Hope's heart could certainly pull her back toward Liam after almost losing him, first through this tumor fake-out and then through this shooting chaos. It's easy to imagine Hope thinking she's been given another chance at happiness with Liam and choosing to take advantage of it. Hope may eventually realize she wants her ex-husband more than she wants Carter, particularly if Daphne Rose comes back to stir the pot. Will Hope break up with Carter to reunite with Liam? Will Liam and Hope turn out to be the endgame couple to root for? The Bold and the Beautiful say Hope will have some messy feelings to contend with in the coming months, so stick with us for updates on any upcoming matters of the heart. Bold and Beautiful recap: Liam and Luna fight for their lives and one of them loses. Following the violent chaos at the beach house, Sheila was left with a minor injury while Liam and Luna were left fighting for their lives. In the July 10th episode of Bold and Beautiful, the two critical patients underwent emergency surgery as their loved ones prayed for them to pull through, but only one survived their gunshot wound. Deacon's relief. Sheila awoke in the hospital, and Grace assured her that the surgery on her foot went well and she was very lucky. Through her medicated haze, Sheila tried to ask about her granddaughter, but Grace didn't know anything. As her head cleared, Sheila was relieved when Grace informed her they'd contacted her husband, and Deacon was on the way. She asked how Luna and Liam were doing, but Grace didn't have any information. "I'm praying for them," Sheila declared. "I'm praying that they're both gonna be all right." Deacon arrived and rushed to embrace his wife, grateful to see she was okay. Deacon was shocked by what had happened, and Sheila tried to get him to understand Luna's desperation. She asked about Luna or Liam, but he didn't know anything yet, either. Naturally, he was more concerned with Liam than Luna, but was mostly just glad Sheila was okay because he couldn't imagine life without her. He then informed his wife that because one of her toes had to be amputated, he could no longer refer to her as Sheila, and that she now only had 8 toes. Sheila thought he was making a joke and grew upset when she realized he was serious, but then he helped her smile about it. Back from the brink. In one of the operating rooms, Lee panicked as Luna began crashing and Bridget struggled to stop the bleeding. Lee began chest compressions and begged Luna to come back to them. Meanwhile, Finn demanded more plasma as Liam's blood pressure began dropping, and Steffy began crying as she worried he wouldn't pull through. As Luna continued to flatline, Lee tried chest compressions and then demanded paddles. Lee murmured, "Nozawa power," as she jolted Luna's heart back into action. "Doctor." After that, Nozawa instructed a nurse to get in touch with Poppy, her sister, and inform her of the situation. Hope arrived at the hospital with Carter, and Steffy told them that Finn was operating on Liam right now and explained exactly what went down at the beach house, including how Liam had saved her. Even after being shot, Liam had used every last bit of strength he had to get the gun from Luna and shoot her. Hope wanted to see Liam, and Steffy showed them to the observation room. Lee managed to remove the bullet from Luna's torso, and Finn was able to do the same for Liam. Steffy, Hope, and Carter entered the observation room as Finn was sewing Liam up. "Please make it through this, Liam," Hope begged. "Please." An uncertain future. Bridget and Lee were relieved that Luna had pulled through the surgery, but Bridget noted that the cops were outside waiting to arrest her for kidnapping and attempted murder. "We may have given her a second chance at life, Dr. Forrester said, but nobody can stop her from a lifetime in prison." Lee pointed out that it was still too early to start talking about that, as Luna wasn't out of the woods yet. Bridget offered to let Lee go talk to Poppy, but Lee urged her to go and said she would take Luna into recovery. "This should never have happened to you," she declared, looking down at her niece. Finn, Hope, and Carter were relieved when Finn completed Liam's surgery, and he had pulled through. "These next hours and days are going to be critical," Finn reported to them out in the hall, "but barring any complications Liam should survive this." Grateful, Steffy embraced her husband. Later, Finn was checking on Liam in his room when Steffy and Hope entered to visit, and Finn assured them that Liam was stable but still battling for his life. Hope asked to talk to Liam and sat down next to him to inform him that they were all there for him and it would be okay. "You're going to beat this," she cried. "Don't you forget that. Besides, we need you. You can't leave. Not yet. Not now." As Hope broke down in tears, Steffy moved behind her to offer a supportive hug. In another area of the hospital, a person swiftly moved along the corridors, snatching various medical supplies from shelves. Poppy arrived looking for news about Luna. Steffy angrily told her what her daughter had done, and Lee arrived to inform her sister that Luna flatlined on the operating table, but they were able to restart her heart and move her to recovery. However, that's where things took a turn. "She didn't make it, Penelope," Lee announced. "Your daughter died in recovery. Luna's dead." When Poppy said, "Good," everyone was even more taken aback. "I'm glad Luna's dead." Lee appeared shaken by her sister's cold words towards the daughter she'd just been informed was gone forever.